Hey everyone, Tim here. I am in New York City. Nice to see you guys again. We're here for a Broadway show to see Stranger Things, and then we're going to see Hugh Jackman tonight for his show. So we're in the city. We've got some time for stores. We just got out of Dave & Adam's trading card store. I'll roll some footage over the screen right now. This place was fantastic. I actually liked it more than the Buffalo store, to be honest. The New York store, great selection. We did walk out with 2 items. We're gonna check those out now. And then we've got other stops. We're gonna go to Book Off. We're gonna fit in whatever we can. Lego store, maybe Nintendo New York, who the heck knows. We're gonna check out what we can. Fun day in New York. But, all right, so the box we got, we're gonna check this out. It'd be cool if we got an auto in there and then show. Look at that, for 25 bucks, Joe Montana, and that's actually not for like a Criminal Minds card. It's for an actual card from, it's an MLB card, but I don't know if it came in like a top set or what. Very cool though. A random way to get, oh, it's a Don Russ, okay. Random way to get Joe Montana's autograph, but I'll take it.
25 bucks.
If you're movie fans, don't worry, we're getting to the movies, but we got some cards first. It's where we landed. All right, so we're gonna rip some cards in New York, really close to the Dave & Adams. We're gonna check them out. I'll just let you know if we got any hits. That's kind of what we're hoping for. Ooh, that's a
perfect one.
That is a fantastic page, rookie, damn. All right, so that's the biggest hit in my opinion, but still a fun box to open. We're coming up on our next location right now. We got Book Off right across the street. A little bit of movie hunting in New York City. All right. So we got games, a lot of games actually. Look at all of them. All the PS5 games, Switch, large selection. But we're gonna be heading down into the basement for the movies. Pretty good scope. There is a lot down here. Starts with 4K right in the front. There's a random copy of Evil Dead just chilling between the 4Ks. Got some 88 films here. Oh, I remember when that one came out. It was just cool artwork, but I know nothing about it.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of a fun one, but not necessarily one I need to own on 4K. Oh, that is pretty neat. Sophia Loren, 4 movies. That's pretty cool. It's a Kino Lorber set. This was a great 4K, April. Taking a Pelham. Here, April, do you want this one? You want Corpse Mania?
Nah, say I don't.
I don't care what anyone says, though. Dead Don't Die is fun. That's one I don't think we ever owned.
I don't think we ever owned that one.
I haven't seen Flintstones in so long.
long, yeah.
So long. Ghostbusters 1 and 2 Digipack, that's cool. Yeah, these Harry Potter sets are really cool. Yeah, that's something we definitely would have. Yeah. Some Olive films mixed in, High Noon. More Olive films. Yeah, a lot of boutiques kind of mixed all around.
Including whatever.
We just met him. Wow. Is that thing out of print, I guess? It has the 4K now, though. We just got the Criterion 4K, but that's cool to see.
Yep.
Did you hear that they were thinking about making a sequel to that? That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Really, really good movie. Well, I liked it more than April did. But for just one side, though, that's a pretty decent amount of movies just on one side.
Yeah.
A lot of stores do seem to separate the horror out, though. Extro, Vinegar Syndrome, the horror of Where the Wild Things Are. This has a Arrow 4K coming, April. Spawn.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't seen Spawn in a while. That's pretty cool though. That's all just classic DVDs. And then we got Criterion, which then goes into just a mix of Warner titles. Yeah, I mean that's Warner Archive, but not all these are Warner Archive. But very cool though. Oh yeah, that is weird. They separate Kino Lorber out here, but there's a whole ton of them actually still behind, kind of mixed in. Super out of print one. Really, really out of print. I'm supposed to actually give that a copy to Huck.
That to take with
Yeah, no, we have this to take with us to give to him. I've never seen or known that Twilight Time did Philadelphia. Got multiple copies of Touch of Mink. Oh, that's a cool set right there. Katharine Hepburn set.
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra, the early years. That's cool.
Yeah.
We have this one at home, but Bogart and Bacall, because they did a bunch of movies together. Got cassette tapes, and then DVD here. There's DVD behind, and April turns to go to the children's DVDs.
I'm looking for.
So there is a little bit more Blu-ray over here. It says sports, but this is kids stuff on Blu-ray, and then
DC stuff.
yeah, it's DC animated stuff down there. And then kind of panning back here, it's a bunch more DVD. Well, that's cool. An individual for Saturday Night Live season 3. That's really cool. And then this is April territory here. We've got all the TV seasons here. All right, here's one that's pretty rare to run across, hence the price. But that's definitely a very rare one. Oh my goodness, I forgot all about Son of the Beach. Wow, it's $5 for that. I forgot about that. And they have volume 2 as well. That's cool. You don't really run across Rules of Engagement a whole heck of a lot. $10, not bad.
No.
You really don't run across this show all that often. April. Chippendale Rescue Rangers, Volume 1.
Yeah.
Look at this. So, we have Reaper Season 2. I don't run across that one very much. You run across the first pretty often, but you don't really run across the second one. That's pretty neat. This was a fun show. It got canceled way too early.
Oh, Haven.
Yeah, Haven Complete Series.
That's a great show.
That is awesome. That is a really, really good show. Oh, that's a really cool one. The Doris Day Show.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's awesome. Look at this, April. Pete and Pete.
I know, I was just looking at that.
Freaking Pete and Pete, multiple seasons.
expensive they are.
That is amazing.
Distracted.
There's really cool stuff in here that you just don't really run across.
No.
Yeah, like how much do you run across Hey Dude randomly? We already have the whole show, but Mentalist, good one. I Love Lucy on Blu-ray is just awesome. These are cool too, as well. $90, damn.
You got it.
Oh, we got CDs galore, which is pretty cool. Oh, and then empty shelving.
Random hologram. That's
Oh,
a cool green case though.
Yeah, random. Looks great in a green case though. And then more CDs. Yeah, the entire basement is just pure media. Look at this. It's books, and then it's the yearbook edition. 45 doesn't seem bad on that, honestly. Psycho set from Arrow. Nice. So back upstairs, we got a corner of vinyl there. We have anime, like or manga. Quite a bit of manga. There's a whole ton of pops. This is a very, very cool store. I dig it. Wow, look at all of the collectibles, like statues and stuff. Last of Us. Damn. Look at all this. Oh, these are signed?
Oh, that's cool.
Whoa, that's signed by Phil Tippett.
Oh, that's cool.
That is amazing. All right, let's check out. So we're outside of the store now. I saw this in the checkout from behind. The glare makes it difficult, but the T2 endoskeleton arm, they're $5.99 each, so I wasn't getting one anyway, but you don't run across those really. I had that pre-ordered and didn't have the money and I had to cancel, and oh, I wish I had it. But show what we got. We ended up getting Reaper Season 2, really fun show. That show is done. It was only 2 seasons. And Rules of Engagement, because we're going to work our way through getting those. So, cool pickups, right?
Yeah, very cool. Don't see those around ever.
No? All right, so next up we are going to walk to Nintendo New York. be in there for a short bit, and then we got to head to the Marquis Theater or Marquis Theater, or whatever the heck it's called. That's where we're gonna see Stranger Things, Shadow something. That's the play. So we're heading to that. But yeah, Nintendo New York now. Here we go, Nintendo New York. Giant golden Mario in the front. And I haven't been here in, how long has it been since we've been in here?
A long time.
It's been quite a bit, yeah. I have an old picture of April standing by, it was a Donkey Kong over there. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
That's awesome.
That is really cool. So for anyone to know, Donkey Kong is April's one of her favorite video game characters and video games to play. Which means she should totally rock this during winter time. Boo. I do remember this though, they make kind of like a museum out of different things about what they've done, their past. It's kind of cool. That's a really cute light set.
That's adorable, I like that.
All right, you want to head upstairs? As you walk up, you've got, things to look at on the way up. All right, crowded up here, but they have the new Donkey Kong going on the screen there. Got a bunch of amiibos. That's cute. April, that's super cute.
It is so adorable.
Oh, I kind of love that. Lots of Gengar. Yeah, this is a whole Pokemon area, but I kind of love that Pikachu.
That's probably why.
That's really, really cute. It's a little Funko Eevee. $10. Mentioned on like the museum stuff down here. Look at all of this old Nintendo New York stuff. That's really cool. 20th anniversary of the store. Yeah, I love stuff like this. This really like helps the look of the store. You got the history of the store. I dig that. But yeah, this place is quite crowded. We got some Zelda area back there, and then it kind of goes into like Splatoon and Animal Crossing. Giant Link statue is really, really cool. We're about ready to head back down, but you got Mario on the flagpole that goes all the way down. We're near NBC News. You got the Today Show Plaza. Beautiful, beautiful day outside too. We got FAO Schwartz right across the road. We got NBC Studios and got the observation deck to go all the way up there. The architecture inside 30 Rock is just awesome. All the black and gold look, I love it. So we're gonna head down to the NBC Studios store here in Rockefeller Center, 30 Rock. Classic, great TV show, awesome building. This is great. Got some Jimmy Fallon there, entrance on the other side. I freaking love SNL. Love SNL. All right, let's see what kind of cool stuff there is. Late Night with Seth Meyers. We saw him live. He was very funny. That's cool. Yeah, Kelly Clarkson show. That's pretty cool. The Ron Swanson Pyramid of Greatness. I love that. I would totally wear that. We're both NASCAR fans. Just kind of funny seeing Dale Jr. there. Lil Sebastian. What is it? 1,000 Candles in the Wind or whatever? Oh yes, Brooklyn Nine-Nine actually has a little bit of love here. This is great. So they got an ornament here. We got Amy Santiago, Boyle, Terry Jeffords. Oh, Brooklyn Nine-Nine shirt. Nothing on the back, but that is cool. Noise Toit Smart. Oh my God, I love that so much. It's always cool seeing some Office love too, especially since we're Scranton people. That's cool. But yeah, there's way more on the other side, so let's head over here. Oh, Saturday Night Live stuff, yeah. Oh, I love that. That'd be cool if that was signed. I would grab that, but it's totally not going to be.
That's what I was looking at on the other wall. There was some sign.
That shirt is amazing. That is great. Stefan's shirt. I love the snow globe though. That looks great. Then we're heading back into Jimmy Fallon, which Jimmy Fallon's got a big area of merch. I mean, granted, it's the Tonight Show, but damn. But, oh wow. Signed Jimmy Fallon. That's cool. All right, so one last little kind of pan around the store. Checked out everything. It's a cool store. There's stuff I would get, just not stuff I'm gonna get now. So we're now under 30 Rock. We got Ben & Jerry's shake. How is it, April? Very good. I got myself a mint cookie shake, pretty good, and now we're gonna go walk to the theater. Look at this giant Stranger Things first shadow advertisement, which is across from the entrance into the hotel, and the theater is right here. We're here. We're just gonna wait for the time to start. I think it's 1 o'clock it starts, and it's like 12:15 right now. We are right across the street from Death Becomes Her, which we were kind of between seeing Death Becomes Her or Stranger Things, which again, that's what's playing right here. And there's Hamilton right there, so a lot of heavy hitters right in this area. Heading up the escalators, you can see the red vibes with the trees. They have this all Stranger Things decked out right in the lobby area. Very cool. Yeah, look at that. That looks awesome. Wow, so we got merch, the front. Wow, this is very, very cool. All right, we're about ready to head in. The back of the line's right there. We'll let you know our thoughts after we finish the show. I love the TV show, so let's see how the Broadway play is.
Can't wait.
All right, the crowd is starting to leave. We just got out of the play, and no joke, an absolutely incredible play. Like, incredible.
Speechless.
Yeah, seriously, my jaw dropped multiple times throughout this freaking play. I'm not going to spoil things, but I'm going to say you are going to see characters you know and love from the show, younger versions of them. You will see family members of those characters. You will see some of the best set design, special effects, sound design for a play. Oh my God, the sound design had
fantastic.
Oh my God, like there are moments that both of us, like when we hit the intermission, we're both like, how about this scene? How about this scene?
That was like something different.
It was, oh my God. If you've seen all of Stranger Things so far, this play will add so much to the overall story and world building.
No words.
I'm speechless almost. Like this
you have to see this if you like Stranger Things.
Yeah, you have to. If you like Stranger Things, you gotta see this. I'm telling you, the sound design blew me away. I will say, there's this one scene where the lead character is hearing his parents, and he covers his ears, and the parents talking is then muffled as if you're covering your ears. The sound design is crazy.
Phenomenal.
There is a special effect towards the end of the show that we both, like, our jaws dropped. It was just, this is a 10 out of 10 play.
It's like a 12 out of 10.
It's a 12 out of 10. Seriously, this play is freaking amazing, and there's horror elements in this that's legit, not just like, oh, it's kind of horror. Like
but it's really horror.
There's a scene that I swear gave me very Evil Dead vibes with like the Deadites. I can't speak highly enough of this. So go see Stranger Things First Shadow if you're in New York, or it's in London as well. It's phenomenal.
Definitely.
So on to our next plans. My mind is all like this play was wow.
Next level.
Yeah. Actually, before we go though, how about we show you the stuff we got? First up, they give you a cool bag, so that's the front of the bag. And how about it has something different on the back, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's got the Creole house on the back, which the Creole house is actually, it's right over there. It's like the entrance of how you walk through into the theater. Super cool. But right there, we got ourselves a magnet, a nice cool fridge magnet, and we got a mug. Really nice looking mug. So we wanted to get something to commemorate. It's great. And then of course we got our playbills. I mean, that's standard for a play. So yeah, cool little things we got. Amazing play. Now we'll head on. Since Broadway is so close, we're now in Times Square. I know, super touristy, even though I've been here a bunch already, but That's where the ball drops. You know, you got screens galore just absolutely covering. Like, look at all of that. And then straight around. Advertising mecca here. But I think we're gonna go across to the Disney store because why not? Do a little bit of Disney shopping, April?
Yeah, free Disney trip.
Yeah, even though we'll be in Disneyland in only a couple of months, but
Well, we don't have
yeah.
Disney stores around.
Yeah. So we got New York City stuff all over, including a Statue of Liberty Mickey there. That's really cute. Yeah, that's really cute too. I like that. I like the New York theme to it.
Yeah.
Of course we got the walls of plush. Yep. Of course we got the walls of plush and a ton of Stitch. Stitch is popular. We got mugs and dolls and a lot of people. That's what we got mainly, a lot of people. Cute. Look at this.
I know. I was just coming over.
I like that a lot.
You can pick your mood.
I know, I like that a lot. I mean, obviously not gonna work for a guy like me, but I just think that's really cool. All right, now we're heading upstairs. This is a 2-story Disney store. All right, now we're upstairs. I don't remember what the heck's up here at all. Oh, Haunted Mansion, that's awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of Haunted Mansion love. That's really cool. All right, this is where we're gonna switch over to. There we got like Marvel over there, Marvel and then Star Wars. Okay, all right. So this is some of their other properties. I would rock that though. I totally would rock that. I'm not even joking. I totally would wear that. I would wear that. Yeah, I'd wear that. A Hercules shirt.
Oh my God,
Hercules. Yeah, that's cool.
Wow.
For Star Wars fans, that's really cool sweatshirt.
Really cool.
Yeah. Yep, April needs those. But yeah, that's an overview of. There's an overview of the rest of the top here. I don't think there's really much. Yeah, a lot of little kids stuff. So we're gonna head back downstairs. Again, more Stitch, but Stitch for Halloween time. That is cute.
That's adorable.
We were already here, so may as well have checked it out. But we'll go on to the next store. We'll be in Disneyland in a couple of months anyway.
Yeah.
I've been a Ghostbusters fan for I don't know how long in my life, and I'm finally at the New York Library. If you've seen Ghostbusters, you recognize this place from the movie. It's an iconic spot in New York anyways. And look at the architecture on this building. Surreal to finally, like I've been in New York I don't know how many times, and I just haven't stopped here yet. Look, we got the iconic lines here on the side. So yeah, why don't we head inside? The marble architecture, this is stunning inside. I can't believe it's first time here. Oh wow, yeah, look at this. Look at this. That is really cool. No, I get it. I'm just saying, like, look at that for the Wiz. That's really cool. Look at this, Winnie the Pooh. Look at him back there. That is awesome. April, did you grab a picture?
I did.
Yeah, that is so cool. Tigger, Eeyore over there. I had no idea what I was walking into here, but it's kind of cool. I'm digging it. I love museum type stuff. That's an actual Charles Dickens desk. That is so cool with the picture of him in the background. Wow, history right there. So that Studio 54 there, which is really cool, is an oil painting of Studio 54 ticket inscribed to Truman Capote. That's really awesome. That is really cool.
I was trying to figure out what that was.
We got a topographical map of the Hudson River, which goes all the way down. Damn, look at that architecture. That is, wow. That's disappointing. We can't even go into the main room that I think of when I think of Ghostbusters and Day After Tomorrow, stuff like that. It's that Rose main reading room, and we can't go in. It's right through there, and we can't go in. Gotta admit, I'm a little disappointed I couldn't go into the main room you think of when you think of the New York Public Library. Like I said, You see it a ton in Day After Tomorrow. You see it in Ghostbusters. They do tours of it, but we missed that last tour, and otherwise it's only open just for legitimate library use. Jeez. So we'll check it out in the future, but I'm still here at least.
Legitimate library use.
And I still got to see the external, see the cool lines, and you know, it still is externally filming location for great movies, including Ghostbusters, so I'm still happy. We're about to get some Joe's Pizza, which is up there, and we gotta wait in a decent sized line until we get there. You cool waiting for the food?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have anywhere to be to 7, so.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's fine. We can wait.
Yeah.
We have almost made it to the front of the line. We're getting there. You may or may not be able to see, but there's a whole bunch of the famous people that have been there in pictures, and then it says, "You've seen us in Spider-Man." The Raimi Spider-Man. All right, so we got our Joe's Pizza here. We're gonna take a walk, right, April? We're gonna head towards where we're going, but I'm just gonna open it up. Yeah, that looks excellent. So yeah, we're gonna head towards Rockefeller Center, Radio City, and yeah, we'll go eat. Well, the food was great. Now it's time for Radio City Music Hall to see Hugh Jackman for his whatever it is, concert, performance, whatever it is. Such an iconic building, though. Well, you can tell by the busy crowd, but the show is over. Just got out of the Hugh Jackman show, and that was delightful.
It was very fun, very fun.
It was, it's kind of a variety. He sings a lot of Greatest Showman, but also sings like a lot of stuff from different Broadway shows, stuff he's been in, stuff he hasn't. A lot of fun.
A little bit of Frank Sinatra,
Yeah.
Gina,
Neil Diamond,
Neil
stuff.
Diamond.
Lots of variety. Ton of fun. Great crowd interaction.
Oh,
He was amazing. Fantastic. Absolutely recommend. This show is great. What a just great day
It
overall.
was a great day.
I enjoyed it immensely. So
Such a
we're
great day.
gonna head to the car right now. Stick with me though, because I've got more stuff to show you guys. But really delightful day. But before we head to the car though, April got the shirt. You want to turn that around? That's awesome. And we got a poster. We're not unrolling the poster right now, but we got a Radio City Music Hall bag, so that's cool. Now we will head to the car, but like I said, stick with me. Well, that was a freaking blast. I had a lot of fun, even at the very end. Here's a really quick clip. We were so close to being able to get Hugh Jackman's autograph. We're kind of debating on even going back to New York City, and I think you have to skip the show to kind of get in that area. We were like 5 people deep. We weren't getting him, but look how close he is. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Super great weekend. Now I figured I would catch you up on some of the stuff that I've gotten since, some of the stuff that I've done since my last full video, which is like 40 days ago, somewhere in that ballpark. Got some cool stuff, you know, like John Carpenter is one of the best. I got these statues here from Coda, like busts. That's so cool. Yeah, I mean, it's John Carpenter. He deserves little statues around the house. So, yeah, I don't know, neat. Look really cool signed right there on like the white one. I like them. One of the next things I did, I already posted on this channel as shorts. I went to a place called Casa Loma. I went to like this Canada trip. That was a lot of fun. But on the way back, we hit up Buffalo, and I went to this store right here called Dave and Adams, which is all about cards. I used to be really big into cards, like Pokemon and stuff like that. And then when I first started dating April, we both got really into like NASCAR cards and stuff like that. And then we fell out of the hobby, and we've gotten like really back into it. It's been a lot of fun because it's this fun blend of, I've always enjoyed mystery stuff. Cards provide that. I love collecting autographs. Cards provide that. And it's a low space type of thing to collect. Like movies and all that are fun as hell to collect, but they take up a lot of space. cards don't take up that much space. So it was really cool seeing this place. Definitely somewhere I would go back again. And you already saw David Adams' New York. This was David Adams' Buffalo. I got to see the 2 different versions. Very, very cool. But I'm going to show you some other cards I got in the mail just as a little segue here. So April is a huge Charmed fan, and we want to try to collect like all of the major people for Charmed. And what's funny is, let me find her card in here. We got a huge stack here. Oh, there she is. Okay, so Alyssa Milano. If you buy her card, it's typically going to be in the 150, 200 ballpark for her signed card, as is like all of the sisters, all 4 of the sisters are going to cost in that ballpark. We bid on an auction. I think because the person didn't label it great, but like we paid $187 plus shipping for this card and getting the entire set from this. And we got cool, like Zach Ward. She loves Christmas Story, and Zach Ward is always good. You know, there's another relatively big character from the show. And these are all authentic autographs. Like, this is from like a 2003 set, something like that. Some of these people are only known for you know, this show. But then other people, like one of the ones that'll be coming up, known for more than this. But yeah, pretty cool. $187 plus shipping. We got Oded Fair. Like, that's cool. The Mummy is great. And this one's awesome. James Avery. Uncle Phil. That's super cool. Like, he's unfortunately passed. I'm not gonna get him too many ways. So this being included in with, you know, pretty much paying just what she's worth. Super cool deal. Like, that was really neat to run across. And then in the space of autographs, right here is a short I put up on like TikTok and stuff, but we had a Lord of the Rings print that is signed by like a fair chunk of cast members. We sent it away across to the UK to get signed by Ian McKellen. So now Ian McKellen is on this thing. That's wild. We'll just kind of keep clicking away at getting people. I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan. This is my friend Jess's print, but it's in the house. We've been working on it all together on getting it signed. But I think it's cool. Like, Ian McKellen's awesome. And then some of these other people, like, I need to get Elijah on it. I need Elijah for some other stuff. So I like the people on it. Just Lord of the Rings ain't fully my jam, but it's a beautiful print and signed by awesome people. This will be a quick thing, but I am also into WNBA. I've been watching a lot of WNBA. Just April got in a jersey. This is for Kelsey Mitchell. Thought that was really cool. She's one of the only players that feels like not hurt on that damn team right now. I got in a Sophie Cunningham one, and she's hurting out for the season. So that's great. If you guys remember when I did the video, that video right there about going to Red Bank, and I went to this big art show for Jaws and stuff, one of the prints that was there that was sold out is this one right here. It just came in the mail. So I still ended up getting it. We bought it at the show, but it got shipped to us later. Like, their allocation for at the show was sold out, but I still got the print. So super cool. It looks awesome. Another short I put up right there. We saw Nate Bargatze in Philadelphia. He was so freaking funny. April loves him. I think he's really funny, but she was stoked to see him, and she ended up getting herself a shirt. She was fully invested, loved the show, totally worth going to. So if you're into stand-up comedy or something like that and you haven't checked him out, check him out. I think he's pretty funny. Next, we ended up taking a trip to Pittsburgh area for Steel City Con. Before we left for Steel City Con, though, we did end up we got 2 of these Return of the Living Dead barrels. I've already opened these things up. They're just super cool. Not too much to say on these. They're kind of difficult to find in the stores, to be honest, but they are pretty damn cool. I dig them. But more so, on the way to Pittsburgh, we saw, just show a little short, I saw the freaking Maximum Overdrive truck randomly on the highway. Super, super cool. I was stoked. That video did really, really well on social media purely because it's the Maximum Overdrive truck. Awesome, though. Super, super awesome. But then we went to, like I said, Steel City Con. But on our way to Steel City Con, because we packed stuff in. Where is it? I gotta find it. So I'll show the short first, right there. It was a car show that was on the way to Steel City Con. And this car show had several people from Dukes of Hazzard. And it was packed, as I kind of expected it to be. But it was a lot of fun. Really cool cars there. Several versions of the General Lee there. Freaking Kit was there. And the autographs were so cheap. I'm used to doing a lot of cons and stuff. And cons, like 40 is like, holy crap, cheap. 60 is like, all right, this is pretty cheap. These people were charging $20. Crazy. But right there, we got board game, and this got signed by Tom Wopat, and it's got signed by Catherine Bach. So this is signed by all three, but I gotta get there. So we got Catherine Bach right down there, and Tom Wopat right over there. Both super nice. $20 each, signed on a vintage 1970s board game for the Dukes of Hazzard. That's awesome. I'm trying to find a good protector to put it in, because to me, this thing is complete. There's no one else I'm putting on this thing. I obviously can't get him. He's passed. I got the 3 other people that are on here that are alive. I mean, to me, this is complete. So, gotta find a nice protector, but super, super cool. And that was just a stop on the way to Steel City Con. So then, here's my little short I made for Steel City Con, and, as you see, I think I recorded actually a video for a prior Steel City Con, so you kind of got the vibe on what it is and stuff. It's just another convention. A lot of cool people. A lot of people are disappointed in this one. I was still pretty stoked because I got some autos that I'm really pumped on. It's a lot of people don't realize that all of this stuff is very much so about the fandom you enjoy. So a lot of people were tearing this one apart. But this one had freaking people from Jurassic Park. That alone, I was in my glory. You couldn't have added too many other mega stars to that, and I would have been yeah, that's better. I got Tim and Lex. I just, holy crap. So this is a vintage 1993 Viewmaster, and I got this signed by Ariana Richards there and Joseph Mazzello there. It looks awesome. Again, gonna find a nice protector for it. I'm stoked. This is the second Viewmaster thing we gotten signed. I got the Casper back there that's signed by Devin Sawa, but I think that turned out super cool. As a Jurassic Park fan, I love this. It's vintage 1993. Absolutely sick. And I even got to freaking get a picture with them. They were both insanely nice. Crazy, crazy nice. I loved it. And there's April wearing her Nate Bargatze shirt because we had just done it. We packed a lot of stuff into a short span. But yeah, that was so awesome meeting them. Seriously awesome meeting them. And because I met Joseph, if you remember Radio Flyer, the movie, he actually said this was his favorite movie he ever did. But I got Joseph Mazzello inside, little Radio Flyer wagon, and this is going to plan to be signed by Elijah Wood when I can get a chance to meet Elijah Wood. So that's on the plan. But also at Steel City, God, a lot of stuff. We got John Schneider. So I just showed the board game before, but we got John Schneider on this as well, completing it. So he was not 20. He was 80 per hour. No, actually, this was 100. The other item we got was 80, because this was a premium. So, I mean, granted, he did do a lot of stuff, but I was paying it. I was going to complete the Dukes of Hazzard, and as you see, I did. But meeting him, we also had a Devin Sawa signed Night of the Twisters tape, so we included Getting John on there. So, to me, this is complete. I'm pretty psyched about that. You may saw in that short, we also got a Harry Potter print that April's been working on signed. I'm not bringing that out at the moment, but some of the other stuff we got here, I really have fun at that con. But an autograph by Anne Margaret. She wasn't there. She was at a prior Steel City Con and they had like leftover stock. It's freaking Anne Margaret though, so I picked that up. Claire Kramer, 11 by 17. This thing was $10. $10. She was at a prior Steel City Con. And then Tatiana Lee, $10. Freaking Tatiana Lee, that's so awesome. They had several other Fresh Prince people. I wasn't gonna complete Fresh Prince, and honestly, she was one of the main ones I would want, besides, like, Will Smith, obviously, but, like, James Avery would have been really awesome, and that's, yeah. But anyways, actually, that's multiple Fresh Prince autos I just showed in this video. Huh. Don't worry, we're getting there here. So, also at Steel City, I got to meet two of the Punishers. We got John Bernthal, Thomas Jane. That was super cool. So, like, just really amazing. And then here's a quick little, like, clip. We also have this jersey that was already signed by James Vanderbeek. And I was able to add Amy Smart to it as well. I thought it turned out really cool. So, really cool. I need to get, like, a jersey frame or something like that. Sticking on the whole autograph thing, though, gotta put this in my autograph sleeve. This was not Steel City Con. This is just something I got in the mail, but that is Ready or Not, signed by Samara Weaving. Super cool. And I just watched, Samara has a new movie. It's up on Hulu. It's called Eenie Meenie. I really enjoyed it. It's kind of Baby Driver-esque. It's like a getaway driver type movie. She's the getaway driver. I enjoyed it. I would definitely check that one out. But keep on moving here. I got this Army of Darkness figure by, who the heck is it? ZS, or Zombie Sailor Toys. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cool, to be honest. I got some more autos here with April 1 George Takei book, which she won a whole bunch of stuff, but signed by George, which I've already met him, but that is still really freaking cool. Like, he's an absolute legend. We got that is signed by Ed Helms, which is probably on the next page. Yep, there we go. Signed by Ed Helms. I'll tell you, signed books are one of the cheapest ways you can collect some people. And we got Josh Brolin, which freaking Josh Brolin's awesome. And it is right there. So, Josh Brolin, George Takei, Ed Helms. That is a pretty good amount of signed books. Now I think we dive into the movies now. I was about ready to hop into the movies, and I forgot I did also have, you saw it quickly in that clip probably when I showed, but Lee Thompson Young signed card. Just the kind of thing I had. I got so much stuff around me. But movie-wise, we have To Catch a Thief Steelbook here. The disc is loose. I still have to open it. But To Catch a Thief is great. We got the Small Soldiers 4K Steelbook. I love Small Soldiers. We got Sorcerer 4K here. That was $14 on Amazon, I think it was. A 7-movie collection for Jean Harlow, which is a Warner Archive release. This is DVD, not Blu-ray, but very, very cool. We've got the Casper 4K Steelbook, which I love Casper, hence that thing right back there. We got Sunset Boulevard 4K box set. Super, super cool. I mean, Sunset Boulevard is a classic. Got Poseidon 4K. I don't care what anyone says. I love disaster movies. I enjoy Poseidon. And then we got the Cobweb Warner Archive. And that's the movies right now. So you've seen a lot of huge hauls of movies from me. I'm not going to just buy as many as I used to. I'm not going to dive into everything about the collection right now because this ain't the video, but I took a long, hard look at a lot of the movies, and a lot of realization. I'm like, why did I buy that? So I legitimately, like, when it comes to, say, classic movies, there's a lot of stuff that is harder to watch, that the physical is going to be default probably even as a first time watch. But a lot of other stuff, like a Poseidon, if I enjoy Poseidon. I've seen it probably like 4 times now, even though it's a dumb fun movie. So this justifiably is like, yes, this is a purchase. But then I've watched and have plenty of other movies that felt like this was good, this was a one time, why is it on the shelf? So yeah, that's a whole other video, like I said. So you won't see the amount of movies per video that you used to, but that doesn't change that I still buy movies, still love movies. I'm just kind of changing the buying habits of movies, I guess. Some of the last stuff to show, I did get a signed basketball. Just put the picture right here. This is signed by Sophie Cunningham, which I showed the jersey of, and Lexi Hull. I thought it's awesome. I enjoy this stuff. Whether you do or not, I don't know, but I thought it's awesome. I think I covered everything. And then to not end the video yet, because I filmed this after New York and then before what I am going to next. So we're heading out of the house, and I am going to stop at another card store on the way to go to a WNBA game in Washington, D.C. And then we're going to try to hit up, the goal is to try to hit up afterward a Spirit Halloween and a Second in Charles. Let's see what I can fit in. It's going to be kind of a tight window, but I'll take you along for that right here at the end of the video, and then I'll end the video. So you've got like 2 little trip parts, haul stuff in the middle, just as a giant catch up on what I've been up to. And my goodness, before I click off, I have a trip in October that it's going to be a lot. I'm not sure how I'm going to film the videos, but just as a ballpark thing here. So I leave on a Wednesday, but before I leave on the Wednesday, we're going to do a PlayStation concert in DC on the 18th. Then I'm going to go see The Price is Right live on the 19th. I'm going to go see a Flyers game in Philly on the 20th. And then on the 21st, we're going to an Allie and AJ concert with VIP tickets to do a meet and greet with Allie and AJ, which is super cool because I really, really like both of the sisters. That's super cool. And then we hop on a plane to Los Angeles, where we have so much set. We've got VIP tours for studios. I'm going to be VIP for Universal Studios and Horror Nights back to back. That's going to be like a freaking 18-hour day. Yeah, that's going to be packed. We're going to San Diego. Like, there's a lot. We're going to try. I don't know how I'm going to do with the filming. One giant video, multiple videos. No idea. But I've got... oh, geez. I don't know. This feels like it's becoming like a travel channel. But let's go on, check out and see. Maybe I find some cool stuff at Second Charles or the card shop or whatever, and go enjoy a basketball game. So that's all I've got right now.
And now the starting lineup for your Washington Mystics, presented by Capital One. At guard, 5'8" from Texas, number 1, Should Sutton. And at
Charlie Brown. I see it. Now, we all gotta take turns, so our Mystics fans can be the judges. Racers, on your marks, get set, go! And here we go! It's me, you're ready to go! It's everybody ready? I'm ready to go! Oh, we're getting on here. Okay, in that first heat, the winner was Judy! All right, racers, I need the second heat. Second heat. Look at all that speed, by the way. Oh, Brisket, come on, Brisket.
There we go. Ready to go into Spear Halloween, babe? So they haven't been in here yet, right?
I think they came in here.
Those sons of...
This way can we come?
No?
No. No, not right now anyway.
Ever. You want to dress like this? That if it was, you know, my size. I think that's amazing. Yeah, especially... Yeah, I gotta admit though, I actually would get the Megan signed though. I think that's cool. Basilisk bookends. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Look at all the Harry Potter.
Those are cool.
Yeah, I like those. I know I have in plenty of times not gotten something and then different things. Yeah, I like that Elvira. Yeah,
This sign is cool.
yeah, I think that was available last year, but this... That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I gotta be honest.
The helmet?
Yeah,